welcome to another episode of, this isn't really Taco Bites, but your daily bite of DGen. I am just doing some Mode Network airdrop hunting, and so wanted to sort of do some walkthroughs on that because I know this is always really, really scary stuff sometimes. And I sort of wanted to point what I'm doing so you guys can sort of learn as I'm doing it. I'm also I was in the middle of writing a post on it, and I was going to take like screenshots and do all of that fun stuff, but instead decided to just do a video, go live, show you what it's like so you can sort of see what you're doing with that. And so as you can see, we have the thread here starting. So there are the comments and everything like that, and I'm going to be sort of putting all of this into play and sort of show you what I'm doing and where I'm doing it from, so that hopefully you can get this as well. One of the things that I got into Mode about 3 months ago, one of the dexes that I work with and have done a lot of LP farming on is called Base Swap on Base. I saw that they hinted that they were launching on Mode, and so Mode went live, and as soon as Mode went live, they were live. So I sort of went over to them as well, and started just, I bridged stuff over, and then I added liquidity into LP pools. I put, I think I put $60, $30, and $30 into USDT, USDC pool. And then I put into a Mode, or not even Mode, but the SMD and ETH pool. So I just sort of, bridged about $200 over, I think it was, from, another airdrop. And I just sort of wanted to go over what that all looked like. Going to try to go through a whole bunch of protocols real quick tonight, for the simple fact that, I got about 40 minutes until I have a big meeting. And then at 11:30, we actually have Taco Bites going live. We have Underdog Protocol on, so that's sort of where we were wanting to be. First things first, want people to know that if you're using Wi-Fi or an unsecured internet connection, please use a VPN. For some reason, my VPN shows that I'm in Denmark, and I don't have a single issue connecting to any site or having any issue. So if you ever have some sort of block for some reason that says you can't participate, maybe it's because of your internet connection and you're on an unsafe internet provider. So use a VPN. That's the end of my advice there. All of this is, take it as you want. But one of the things here that I sort of want to show you best practices on my case, or at least how I do them, and so you can sort of see what they're like as well. And so one of the things a lot of times, staying, disconnected from apps after you're done using them and stuff. And so from here, about the airdrop, you'll click on your join airdrop to take you through, connecting wallet and stuff like that. If you have an invite code, I've provided my invite code. You get an extra 100 points, for that. So that's been put into the link here. So let's see here. Let's go there. So we're going to be posting, I guess, in a few different places. So that's our referral link to get you ready for season 2. But it's a fun time. So let's see, where was I at? And if I'm not too responsive on the, what's the word I'm thinking of? Comments, it's because I'm literally just trying to run through this so you guys can sort of see what you need to do. So when you're going through it, you'll go to your claim tokens, and it will then take you to have you connect your wallet for eligibility. Connect wallet. Yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, there it is. And then it will take you to Liquify. So Liquify is then where you will, and so right here, as you can see, it shows you your season 1 points and claimable tokens. So then you go to Liquify to do your claim. And I've already claimed, so you can sort of see what this looks like. Wrong network. And so you then switch over to your mode. Liquify is used for a couple different airdrop partners, so that's why you see so many different chains there. So tokens have already been claimed, as you can see. So, you know, I walk out of this backwards, disconnect, and then connected sites, disconnect as well, and then claim as well, because I don't need to be disconnected to that anymore. So this is where we are at now. And what I did already was I've done it, you know, I used their bridge and I bridged over some USDC. I brought over 450 bucks, no, 250 bucks, because there's roughly 20 protocols. So I'm going to put about 10 bucks into each, just so I can sort of see what they're about. And then about 50 bucks in ETH. I might end up doing a little bit more. Some of them I actually don't need to do anything on because I'm already doing it on them. And so they have a good list of here of some of their different services and protocols that are live, and what you can get, what they are, and what you can get from a mode points, Kim points, Ionic, Ironclad, LB, Airpuff, Mullen points, and then backup page from the bridge. They have a whole list of third-party apps, you know, EtherFi, that get you both mode points, Eigen layer points, and EtherFi points. So there's a couple different things here as well, like Kelp. And so we have, I don't remember if I have these up, but we might get to these. We might not. Renzo, oh, yeah, Renzo, EtherFi, Kelp. So yeah, so we have these all sort of already pulled open. And what we originally did is we staked, out of the 3,000 we got, we staked roughly 1,500, I think it was. And so wanted to sort of push that through, share of motive as part of it. So, that's sort of what we did, is we staked back a lot of what we got. And the reason why is because that's sort of, you know, we got something for a little bit of effort. And so we want to support because we were really just trying it out. We weren't really planning on doing anything. As you can see here, we have our USDC over. We bridged that. What we did already is we've done two things. We did like $5 wrapped in their loop protocol. So $5 turns into a $22 balance with 17 borrow. So it lends it, borrows against it, lends it, borrows against it, lends it, borrows against it. So it's a cool little protocol that's sort of known as degen boxing. If you're doing it with a non-stable, it's one of those things to where you're trying to earn more interest than what you owe on borrowed interest, but then you're also trying to earn points. But then at the same time, so with stables, it will always be, you know, you could loop it till you owe $1, you know. But if you're using an exotic token, a token that fluctuates in price, when you degen box, you're actually sort of want to make it profitable for you, really, because borrow percentages, what you owe in interest for borrowing is always going to be more than what you're getting in lending. And so the reason why is because if it wasn't, then it would be more profitable for you to borrow, just loan a bunch and then borrow more and be profitable. So that doesn't really work out. So borrowing will always cost you more in interest than it does to lend, but where they try to counter that is with like their bonus points or incentives or anything like that. So don't look at this as a huge function, but it is a big function within traditional finance and everything like that. Collateralizing on your debt, it allows you to take some awesome positions sometimes, when done correctly. You could get liquidated if you're lending an exotic and it goes down below your threshold factor. So it's an interesting place to deal with it. So borrowed, collateral, loop, and so we can loop more. So we're gonna loop $10, do it on 4.5 times, and that is sort of what we're going to do there. Mode is really cheap. That's one of the really things I really like about it. It's costing point. That's 6 zeros, 21 ETH. We brought over like $50 for ETH, and that will like be like 5,000 transactions. So super cheap to do things on Mode. It is an optimistic rollup, so it's in the same family as Base, Mode. Oh my gosh, brain fart. I was trying to see if. All right, I don't know. Yeah, but it's an optimistic roll up. So the chains that are partaking in that narrative are pretty good. Really working on that decentralization aspect. So, yep. So, rewards, we can see the Mode Sunrise airdrop, and it will be displayed soon. And so we don't have any, because we just got into this. We only have 6.97 points. They sort of talk about their points, $1 every $1 worth of assets deposited. So that is sort of where we're at. All right, so this is where we've done this piece here. They have their full docs, and we can see main net assets on Mode. There's the Mode bridge, so we could deposit, if we wanted to. Different tokens, and you can see the APY on those, and what our deposits are. So our dashboard now shows, because we've lent $15 the way it was wrapped, that we've put in $71 and we've borrowed $55, staying at that 1.09. So unless USDC depegs again, we'll be fine, and or we should be fine, I guess you could say. But so far, they're starting to do really good with Mode just going live. So people are still getting into it. This is sort of why I wanted to get into this and do this, is because it sort of broke, yeah. So first up is Molend. Let's go see here. Rewards, community docs, points. There we go. Molend protocol. Molend protocol. So we'll give them a follow. Why not? And easy. Cool feature. is their auto loop. So as you can see, they have their full X, Telegram, Discord, Medium posts as well. So we posted their so we're going to post their docs up. And then their site from my dashboards. And then we're going to make a screenshot image so we can see their markets. There we go. Next up, so we're done with that. And as always, like we like to say, we're running out of time. We got 20 minutes left. I don't think we're going to get through all of these. It's sort of funny. So yeah, we just talk too much. We just like to have fun. So connected sites, we're going to disconnect from that. All right, so Molund is done. Next up, like I said, is mode swap. So mode swap is, the builders behind Base Swap put this on. So they have a mode bridge, token locker, symbiosis bridge. So token locker is if you make any token projects and create any LP, they actually have gone out of their way and built a token locker to hold that LP, hold those LP tokens, and it shows up on chain as that those tokens are locked. So they've done a really cool job with that. Really like what they've done. No. Let's visit. Swap mode. All right. So as you can see here, some of the cool stuff, within their liquidity pieces, their SMD token and their XSMD. They've made some recent transactions. They have a cool piece for the wallet, so your wallet, your transaction pieces, sort of see what you've approved, and sort of nice little easy piece. I like it. One of the things what we've done is we've staked some of their SMD and our XSMD so we can start earning wrapped ETH. What they're doing is by locking up the SMD token, which is their protocol broker, it keeps the price more stable. So you're earning some of the fees on the trade fee end of things. Not too bad at all. We have our farms here. This is all of their farms that they got going on. So you can sort of see from Molten, Wrap BTC, Easy ETH, Stone. You can sort of see the locked. What they also have is sort of taking a page out of Camelot to where you can boost your APR by once again, locking up your XSMD to sort of give yourself a boost in the price position. So you can lock it, which gives you a big piece. Boost in APR. So right now we're earning 562%. Once again, this isn't forever. This isn't sustainable, but because they've worked really hard to get grants from Monad or from Monad is a different chain. Sorry. mode, and they've worked really hard with other projects. They're able to incentivize these pools to currently give these APRs. So, right now we have 31% APR on our USDT, USDC. So literally people are just trading back USDC, USDT. And so we're earning on that. Our mode SMD. So we opened up that position today. We locked it for 6 months. That's the max lock. And then their piece there as well. So one of the things that we can do here that we wanted to do, trade over some USD. Let's see here. Where is USDC? There it is. Into ETH. So we want to do $40. Boom. So we're swapping that over. All right. Nice locker for the XSMD and SMD tokens to earn fees of wrapped ETH. So we'll throw that picture in. Oh, this is what we wanted to do. So, and that's a good percentage right there. Boop, boop. All right. So from there, with farms and liquidity, we have our liquidity positions. And as soon as we get our liquidity, the reason none of our liquidity positions are showing up is because we are then taking those LP positions and farming them. So you would make if you found a pairing that you like wrapped ETH and mode ETH, you'd make that pair in liquidity by adding liquidity, taking the pair that you want, clicking on add, and then supplying it. And then if there's a pair for it, you could then pair it up. So we have like a MBTC, USDC, ETH, USDC, USDT, USDC. At the time, the reason why I made this pool is because this was the largest pool, and it still is. So because it's such a large pool, it is earning lower APR, but we've sort of done everything we can, and that's a good safe pool that we can just earn on. So not a bad play at all. Obviously, you can change the speed, Chad, slippage, deadline, so changing your GUI. So nice, easy, simple, nothing to write home about because it works. That's the number one thing that people sort of forget is that simple is easy sometimes. This is omni-chain liquidity infrastructure, stake ETH to get stone. So let's see here. Connecting. Switch networks. I don't want to switch networks. Okay, fine. Let's see. Oh, so they are only a Ethereum-based, still market cap. Get rid of ETH, StoneFi pools. For locking up P2 records with Stone. I don't know. Let's see. What are these? Quick swap. Start clicking GNFT. Already ended. All right. And locks. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is basically just another LST. Omni-chain Carnival. Maybe this is where we need to get into mode. See, this is the thing. Sometimes a lot of protocols, they say they're going. There we go. Sign in to continue. Sign this message. Oh, enter your invite code. Taco. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so I do not have boop. So, all right, let's see here. Eigenlayer, stake. Let's go back to this. We're going to connect our wallet again because we want to get this Twitter. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got 15 minutes. Woohoo! All right, stake stone. They're not part of this bag, so we don't actually have. Omnichain liquidity distribution. Yeah. Yep. Omnichain total supply, airdrop. So, Carnival stake stone. So, was not able in the stake stone mode protocol. Sad face emoji. Once again, we'll put this. All right. So disconnect all of the things. There we go. Renzo. Another. Let's see. I think. Can we claim res? Let's see. I don't think we have any res to claim. Any res. No, I'm not cool. All right. So disconnect this. Head back over to main piece. This seems another, as you can see here, Renzo, Eigenlayer, Renzo, and mode points. So we want to connect wallet and go to mode. So that's where we're doing everything. So let's see. Degen. All right. Restake. Swap. All right. So only. All right. So only ETH and wrapped ETH. So let's see here. We don't have any wrapped ETH. So let's go. Let's see, since we've already done a bunch, who can we use? Can exchange. Another DEX. Izumi. Let's go use Izumi. we're just going to do a quick swap of USDC to wrapped ETH. There we go. They always go for that crazy number, you know. So that infinite approval, I'm not a fan of it. So I always hit max. It brings it back down to like what my max is. I could actually change that to like $10.01. So it would only have the $10.01. So since I'd already used $10, there'd be a cent left to approval. So every time. So that's one of those safety weird things that I do. We'll be back over here because it looks like there's some cool stuff. You might read. We'll probably come back tonight. Let's go find Renzo on Twitter too. What is Renzo protocol? Easy ETH. Right. So now, let's see here. Max. Oh, we nuts. That we swapped. Did we just approve and not hit swap? That's probably what happened. If you do, Matt. Oh, no, looks like it already happened. So cool. Perfect. So then we'll refresh here. Disconnect. Oh, it's because, there we go. We did that on. We did it on the. So that's what happened. That's why it took forever. So swap. All right. Looks like we're losing 2 cents in this, plus the $4, $5 we put in trades. But more, it helps us out with the protocol usage. All right, that's annoying. But now let's switch over to mode. All right, swap is success. So same thing, USDC to wrapped ETH. We're gonna do $20 just because. We skipped mode and carnival, so we didn't have to do anything there. So that gave us some more money to play around with. Swap. Once again, I love how cheap that is. So, and then I got to go in like 5 minutes, guys. All right, so we swapped. So now we're heading back over to Renzo. So we have our wrapped ETH now. We're going to confirm that. Sending allowance request. And this is cool when protocols actually put in the custom spending cap of exactly what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to make it really easy and safe. That's a really safe thing. Some people hate it because then they are always having to do approvals, but it's a safe thing. This is the thing that's really annoying, that people are like, I hate that I have to give all of these approvals or revoke all of these approvals. Well, when you're your own bank, that's what a bank does. So it's really interesting that people complain about being a bank and learning so much more about what's happening on that side. So yeah. All right. Next up is Renzo staking. So let's see here. Wallet balance, associated assets supported by Renzo. So we can see here different layers of ETH that we can stake. Renzo staked ETH, Lido staked ETH, wrapped ETH on Linea. We have wrapped ETH on Arbitrum. So it's a staking protocol across all of those. So not bad. For all seasons, season 1, 0 points. Yes, well, because you just, went live. We see all of their different plays here. So Blast mode is Kim Exchange. We have Kim Exchange coming up. Ionic, we have some stuff going on. Sturdy, we do. We have Sturdy as well. Ironclad, Layer Bank, we will also hit up. And Moland, we already hit up. So, and Airpuff, we also have on the so super happy. We have rewards coming soon. Validated services. All right. eOracle. That's my points for eOracle. Referral program. So I'm going to copy my referral link. So maximize point earnings. All chains. Simple. So, boom. Let's see. Operator, Pure 2, HashKey, Cloud, Figment. All right. Total restake value of what's in their protocol. Not bad. So, sort of showcase that portfolio. So, like it. There we go. So, cancel. All right, there we go. A good little thing we got going on there. So, I got to run. Want to thank everyone for joining in for this quick 40-minute run. Hope that you found something interesting in it. As we just sort of wanted to bring a little bit of safety, and we're going to keep going through some of these protocols as we're making out this tweet thread that you might like. So thank you. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Boop. I know. My meeting's got to happen now. I know. Dismiss.